Morning, this is Bob Mason from FX Empire and welcome to the daily crypto tech review of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin and Ripple's XRP. We're looking at the day support, resistance and pivot levels, Fibonacci's and the EMAs for the Saturday the 18th of December. Looking at Bitcoin against the US dollar and the hourly candlesticks, been a mixed start to the day. Going to see Bitcoin move through the pivot at 56,586 to take a run at the first major resistance level at 57,633. Plenty of support is going to be needed for Bitcoin to break out from 47,500 levels. So barring an extended rally, expect that first major resistance level and yesterday's high at 48,038 to cap the upside. In the event of a breakout, should see Bitcoin target 50,000 levels before any pullback. Second major resistance level sits at 49,085. Failure to move through the pivot will bring the first major support level at 45,134 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Bitcoin should avoid sub 44s, 38.2% fib at 44,144. And the second major support level at 44,087 should limit the downside. Looking at the EMAs, that's bearish signal, 50 pulling back from the 100 and the 200, with the 100 also pulling back from the 200, suggesting further downside ahead. So key would be to move through the pivot at 56,586 and back through to 47,500 levels. Failure to do that and support levels will be in play. Moving across to Ethereum against US dollar, also a mixed morning. Going to see Ethereum avoid a fall through the pivot at 3857. To take a run at the first major resistance level at 4014. Plenty of support is going to be needed for Ethereum to return to 4,000 levels. So barring an extended rally, that first major resistance level should cap the upside. In the event of a breakout, should see Ethereum target 4,300 levels before any pullback. Second major resistance level sits at 4152. Fallback through the pivot will bring the 23.6% fib at 3738 and the first major support level at 3718 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Ethereum should avoid the second major support level at 3561. Looking at the EMAs, that's also a bearish signal after yesterday's bearish cross. So the 50 pulling back from the 100 and the 200, suggesting further downside ahead. So key would be to avoid a fallback through the pivot at 3857 and break back through to 4,000 levels. Failures to do that and support levels will be in play. Litecoin against the US dollar, also a mixed morning. Going to see Litecoin move back through the pivot at 145 to take a run at the first major resistance level at 149. Plenty of support from the broader market is going to be needed for a breakout from 145. So barring an extended rally, that first major resistance level and yesterday's high at 150.35 should cap the upside. In the event of a breakout, Litecoin should target the second major resistance level at 154 before any pullback. Failure to move back through the pivot will bring the first major support level at 140 into play. Barring another extended sell-off, Litecoin should avoid sub 140s and the second major support level at 136. Looking at the EMAs, that's a bearish signal as well, 50 pulling back from the 100 and the 200. So key through the day would be to move back through the pivot at 145 and break back through to 148 to then bring resistance levels into play. Failure to do that and support levels will be in play. Looking at Ripple's XRP against US dollar, finding early morning support. Going to see Ripple's XRP avoid a fallback through the pivot at 8014 to take a run at the first major resistance level at 8268. Plenty of support from the broader market will be needed for Ripple's XRP to break out from 0.81 levels. So barring an extended rally, that first major resistance level and yesterday's high at 83128 should cap the upside. In the event of an extended rally, we've got the 23.6% fib at 8533 to cap the upside on the day. Second major resistance level sits at 8567. Fallback through the pivot would bring the first major support level at 7716 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Ripple's XRP should avoid sub 0.75s and the second major support level at 7462. Looking at the EMAs, 50 has pulled back from the 100 and the 200 but has started to flatten, so look out for any narrowing to provide support for Ripple's XRP through the morning. The key would be to avoid the pivot at 8014 and break back through to 0.82 levels to bring resistance levels into play. Failure to do that and support levels will be in play.